We've all heard it. Focus on yourself, grind, and avoid relationships. They'll only hold you back. But what if I told you that mindset is flawed? That the problem isn't relationships itself, but how most people actually approach them. The truth is, a relationship can either be the biggest distraction of your life or the ultimate accelerator to your own personal growth and self improvement. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down 5 lessons that will completely change the way you think about love, self improvement, and relationships. Let's get started. Lesson number 1: girls are only a distraction if you make them one. I'm looking at you now, and you think that girls are a distraction. But what if I was to tell you that the only person's fault it is you? You're chasing validation. You're chasing superficial connections with multiple girls who doesn't really go anywhere, in which is ultimately distracting you. You're going throughout dating or finding the one by chasing girls who don't even align with your own values. I hate to say it, but do you even know what your values are? Or does a lot of attention from multiple people kind of masturbate your ego and make you feel like you're being productive, make you feel like you're wanted, you're reassured? But truthfully, it's really just distracting the fuck out of you because you're not compatible with all of them. We all know that multiple is unsustainable, and it's probably going to be the biggest distraction to your own personal growth and self-improvement. Or you can be like the other guy who doesn't talk to any girls at all because he has this fixed mindset and thinks by finding the one that won't accelerate his growth, that will only deteriorate his self-improvement. I'm here to tell you today that they're not a distraction unless you make them one. If you can set your own meaningful boundaries, if you can have your own values and ultimately and truthfully find someone who aligns with that, that's going to benefit you. Because I know for younger Adrian, he would chase validation. This endless cycle of seeking and seeking more and more validation, never being happy, always wanting more and more, because there's always something bigger and better. That mindset destroys you and is the most unfulfilling, empty wormhole you can fall into. I know you're watching this now and you probably don't get much attention from girls in the first place, but I'm telling you, the more you grow in self-improvement, the more you look smacks, the more you become more charismatic, the more you just work on all skills, the attention will start to go up. And it comes down to you for you to realize that it's actually more important picking the one and not putting yourself in this situation of just chasing everyone's validation, because it's empty. It's not love. It's superficial, meaningless crap. Your actionable step for this lesson is I want you to get a journal, get a pen, and I want you to write down what your goal with relationships is this year. Start writing down. It's going to get rid of so much brain fog. It's going to make the whole process a lot more easier. And it's only going to help you actually eliminate the distractions and be tunnel vision with finding someone who is truly compatible with you. That's number 2. A loving partner complements your journey. Your dumbass brain thinks that by being with someone, your whole self-improvement progress is now going in the bin just because you're in a relationship. And your main thoughts of a relationship is something in which you just engage and indulge in instant gratification with another person. That's what you think. You're going to be getting more desserts, you're going to be watching movies, or your progress is in the bin. And you don't think a relationship can actually complement and accelerate your own growth. Obviously, if you build and develop a relationship with someone you're incompatible with someone who doesn't align with your values, with someone who doesn't even believe in your work, obviously, then you might actually start to become a lesser version of yourself, because this person doesn't really value that much. If anything, they're just using you for something. It's not accelerating your growth. They have different habits and values to you. You've tried to help him, but they're not interested. But you still want to stay attached and keep this going for comfort, security, attention, validation. When you can ignore that route and find someone who complements your goals, complements your mission, complements your life, that is only gonna speed everything up so much faster. Now you got someone to motivate you every single day. Now you're getting good morning texts, good night texts. Now you're actually not searching for validation, because all of the validation you want comes in your own little castle. And now you're just building it brick by brick. Who wouldn't want that? If you're in self-improvement and you say, oh, Adrian, I'm just putting girls on the side. I don't want to get a girlfriend yet because I need to continue my cold shower streak and I need to read all these books still and I need to go gym and I'm just too busy. I'm too busy for this to find a loving partner. I don't have the time. Brother, if you don't have the time, you communicate that with someone and that's a new boundary. Because you know you have at least 6 hours free time in a week. I just hate the coping excuse of I don't have time. You find someone who's compatible with the time that you do have. And that theoretically will boost your growth because now you have support. Now you're not lonely in your room just trying to push yourself, which, yeah, you can say is a phase you have to go through. And yeah, if you're struggling to attract girls right now in the first place, okay, maybe you need to look smacks, maybe you need to do some work before making girls a priority or dating a priority. But it's cope. It's cope. You know deep down that the right person will only amplify your drive, your hunger, your motivation, your happiness to another level. They will make you get a piece of paper and literally write down your goals because now you are so tunnel vision. Now you're not searching for anything else but for happiness and for you to accomplish your goals and you got your partner on your side. Literally a couple of days ago, these 2 pieces of papers on my wall because that's how much my motivation has been increased by being in a relationship. Younger Adrian that wasn't in one, he would still have goals, he would still be disciplined. But I'm here to tell you today that my discipline and motivation right now is on another whole level. Because I don't care about anything else. I have that secure base, which I'm so grateful for. I guess an actual step for you is I want you to get a piece of paper now, and you don't have to write down goals, but I want you to write down actionable steps you can take to find the one. What's an actionable step you can take to help you get rid of all the bullshit and find someone you're compatible with? Paper, write down red flags in a girl. What don't you want? What's something which will not accelerate or which will not make you feel secure in a relationship? Promiscuous friends, clubbing, drugs, do that. And then when you go on these dates, when you see girls who tick this box, you need to do the logical thing and go to the next one. As hard as it may be, you can try help, but you can't really change someone. So don't waste time. Write down the red flags, and this will help you filter your way through finding the one and finding someone who will help accelerate your growth and not deteriorate it. Lesson number 3, balance is the key to sustainable growth. There's 2 holes you can fall into, 2 extremes. The first one, neglecting relationships altogether because your autistic brain thinks it's only negative and it will not promote anything to your self-improvement journey. Or the other hole, getting into a relationship but then becoming too comfortable and neglecting all of your progress and just kind of like throwing yourself away. They're the 2 pillars of extremes which won't really result in any growth. There's 2 versions of you who say, I'm not going to go in a relationship because it won't give me any growth in self-improvement. And another version of you, okay, Adrian, I'm in a relationship now, but now I'm just too comfy and I'm not growing. You don't want to be on any side of that. You want to be in the middle. You want to be the best you. You want to stay disciplined. You want to stay productive. You want to stay motivated. You want to stay loving. You want to stay everything. I made a video a couple of days ago about 5 signs you're getting too comfortable in your relationship. I highly recommend you check that out after this. But right now, the most like bang for buck step I can give you is what you're doing now, the progress you're making, the discipline you have, your cold shower streak, your nofap streak, your video uploading schedule streak. That should be the same whether you're in a relationship or not. Just because you have your lover now doesn't mean you get too comfortable. It doesn't mean you just stop doing what attracted her in the first place. You do know you attracted her for a reason. The reason that you're on self-improvement. The reason that you're so locked in and tunnel vision with your goals. So by you thinking it's smart to throw all that in the bin and get comfy, because subconsciously that's kind of what she wants, but deeper down, it's not what she truly wants. She actually wants you to be even more harder working to guarantee a successful future. 2 extremes, really like this, and a lot of young guys make the mistake of going to one side of them. Because of all this shit content we watch on like TikTok. Go ghost. Don't communicate. Don't socialize. 2025 is your year. You better go ghost and cut everyone off. That is actually the more comforting thing for you to do. Because I know right now you probably relate with me a whole lot. You're probably kind of introverted, and by going all in and going ghost and not communicating with girls, that is actually the more comfortable thing to do. And the thing which will give you less progress, and if you were to try actively chase those experiences and try find the one, then not. You've probably never heard this anywhere before, but I can tell you this is the trap I fell into. I would go ghost. I would go monk mode, thinking it was the most productive thing to do, but it's not. Finding the partner, finding the lover, finding the one will serve you a whole lot more and will amplify your progress by 10x. The key to sustainable growth is all about balance. Sure, at times, I'm not saying never ever indulge in instant gratification, because I can truthfully tell you the past month I have been. Is it the end of the world? Is my progress all in the bin? No. As long as I get back on track and I'm a man of my word, that's all that matters. Like, sure, at times you can't ignore watching a movie, eating some treats. It's gonna happen. It's not a bad thing. It's being social with your girl. It is all about balance. I don't want you to be fully autistically locked in and not have any fun. And I know we all have different definitions of fun, but you want to make your girl happy. You want to be happy as well. It is all about balance. And everyone has different balances. My balance might be different to yours. My relationship's balance might be different to your relationship's balance. There's all different types. Find what works well for you. Just what I really encourage you, I really want to help you with is to not fall on one end of the extremes. Don't get too comfy, which will make your girl less attracted to you. And don't neglect relationships. That middle ground is what you should be striving for. And you won't look back. Lesson number 4, emotional awareness is essential. You're actually starting to become a whole lot more aware of what you want and what mistakes for you not to make. Unfortunately, I'm on a bit of an upload streak myself, and quite frankly, you're probably most likely going to forget everything I've said in this video by the time I upload tomorrow's video. Your awareness is lacking, specifically your emotional awareness. I've made tons of videos speaking about how you want to find and figure out your own attachment style to then find someone who's compatible with that. Have you actually took action on that lesson? Do you know what your attachment style is out of the 3? Secure, anxious, or avoidant. To help you out, I strongly believe you're most likely anxious, because that's what I am. And when you have this anxious attachment, the best, most bang for buck step you can do is probably to find someone who's a bit more secure than you. Because if you find someone who's either avoidant or anxious as well, it will cause a lot of arguments, because you're both bouncing off each other's insecurities and having it's a very toxic dynamic. In the book Attached by Dr. Emile Levine, it speaks about the anxious avoidant trap, which is when it's 2 people together, clearly incompatible. One person wants reassurance, one person wants space, and it's like cat and mouse. They're both unable to fulfill each other's needs, but it causes so much drama and false excitement, which they get mistaken for love. So they stay together, they feel like shit, their self-improvement's in the bin, they can't focus in their independent time. They mistake an activated attachment system for love, just because they lack this emotional awareness themselves. Sounds absolutely mind-blowing, and I learnt about this for the first time like 6 months ago. Why modern dating makes us anxious. That was a video I uploaded like 5 months ago. That's the video where I touched on this because I read the book for the first time. And looking at where my awareness was then to where it is now, just because I've stayed consistent on self-improvement and further educated myself, holy shit, you can do the same. Right now, your goal should be to figure out why you act the way you act, what your needs actually are, what your values are, which I've said like 5 times already in this video. But when you go throughout dating not knowing what your attachment style is, you're pretty much going throughout dating blindfolded. Your anxiety is only going to 10x because you don't even know why you get anxious. You wonder why you're not present with your friends. You're just neglecting them. You're neglecting your family. You're neglecting your cousins. You're neglecting, quite frankly, everything because you're just unaware. You don't know why you act the way you act. And I can tell you everything about what really helped me, but what's going to help you the most is reading the same books I read. Attached, Master Your Relationship Anxiety, Insecure in Love, How to Do the Work. Those 4, you can go back and repeat them and write them down. Those 4 will give you the blueprint, the data sets, the education that right now which you're lacking. If there's anything which will give you the most value in this video, it's not actually the video itself, but it's the books which I just mentioned. 4 books, take you probably a couple weeks to finish each one, and then you have a lifetime of knowledge which will stick with you. You're lacking emotional awareness. You don't know why you get anxious when someone pulls away. You don't know why you feel uncomfortable when things get too close. You need to dig deep and heal your inner child. Lesson number 5, know your purpose before you commit. Probably the most important lessons of them all. Your purpose. Your mission. Before you commit to anything, if you don't really know what you want from life or what your goal or mission is, and then by thinking jumping into a relationship will help you find it, not really. I think the best approach is to find your purpose, make progress with it, and that's what actually will help you attract the girl in the first place because she sees where you're going and she wants to jump on this train. Probably thinking, Adrian, that's not fair. What is her purpose? Why do I have to do all the work? Bro, are you masculine or not? Do you want this yin and yang? Do you want this masculine feminine polarity? It won't work without it. If you're feminine, if you want to be a cuddly bear, don't worry about purpose, bro. Just turn your brain off. But I can assure you that's probably not you right now. You're now 30 minutes into this video. You want answers, you want education. It's find your purpose. And I've made tons of videos on how to find your purpose. But I guess the most bang for buck step I can give you right now to help you find your purpose is the fact that you don't have to do anything. The reason why you're so lost in life right now is because you don't even have enough time in a day to think about what your purpose is because you're filling all of your time up with distractions. Distractions are an escape. Distractions are allowing you not to even spend time to find what your purpose is. It intimidates you. So you just hide and escape reality through video games, through fapping, through socializing with degenerate friends. What you have to do right now is a dopamine detox. You have to eliminate all of the bullshit. Social media, get rid of it, bro. Junk food, Netflix, out. And then I want you to sit in your room with no distractions and battle your thoughts. Conquer them. Negative thoughts, non-existent because now your brain's pretty healed. Your dopamine levels aren't as fried as they used to be. So now you're going to sit in your room with a clear mind. Fuck, maybe you've even started meditating. Your mind is so clear now. And you're going to feel something inside of you which will almost tell you what to do. Okay, do this thing now. It's kind of a bit scary, but you're going to do it anyway because you know every time you did something which was a bit scary was always the right thing to do. That's what your purpose is. Your purpose leads you to the next goal. It's like this. It's like in a video game which tells you which objective is next. The only problem is we don't know. You just have to go with your gut, your heart. You have to do it for you. Relationships aren't a sacrifice. If anything, it's the best investment you can make. Find your purpose. Find your attachment style. Find your own values. And then you will find someone who complements you. Remember this. The right relationship doesn't take away from your journey. It enhances it. But it starts with you. Know your purpose, build your foundations, and let someone in who's ready to grow alongside you. Please don't settle for distractions and choose alignment. If this hits home for you, please share your thoughts in your own story in the comments below, and let's keep leveling up together. I hope this video motivated or educated you. I'm currently doing one-on-one coaching mentorship. It'll be the first link in the description. Other than that, make sure to click the subscribe button and also that little bell icon, so you're kind of like reminded when I do upload a video, and you can watch it as soon as humanly possible. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!